What is up, everyone? This is UP 1983 Productions coming back to you guys with another compilation. In today's video, we are going to see the Minnesota Commercial Hugo job, mainly for their classic GE power, because the Minnesota Commercial Railroad is a short line railroad that owns a couple lines across the Twin Cities Metro. This one in particular will be chasing on the Hugo line, which runs from St. Paul to Hugo, Minnesota, with a couple customers along the way. And we're gonna watch as we see classic General Electric power with B23-7 number 44, which is an ex Santa Fe unit, and then we have number 51, which came from an old short line railroad, which that one is, I believe, an ex chassis system. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that one. So let's go ahead and get started with our chase. Before the Hugo job departed, there was this eastbound intermodal that the Hugo job had to wait on before leaving St. Anthony. Just a couple seconds after that intermodal cleared, the Hugo job is seen departing the St. Anthony yard. We shortly after that get to our second spot of this chase in Roseville. Shortly after the Hugo job cleared North Roseville siding, we're easily able to make our way to another spot in Roseville as the train had to line a switch, and because of how slow they're going. Their top speed is believed to be 10 miles per hour. I did end up seeing the train at one spot before this, but unfortunately, I was on the backlit side and there was no way to see it on the sunny side. But here we catch the train again in Little Canada, Minnesota. Our next stop for the chase is White Bear Lake, Minnesota, where the train will be working. I did get another shot before this in Vadnais Heights, but once again, the video was too backlit to put in this compilation. One hour and 30 minutes later, the train is done working White Bear Lake and continues north to Hugo. Around 15 to 20 minutes after they arrived at Hugo, they began to prepare to head back south towards St. Paul. This is where ex East Penn -7 number 51 leads the job. The locomotives will come to a brief stop to set the switch to hook up the cars going back south. We'll get the train one last time at the Bald Eagle Diamond. This is where the Minnesota Commercial Hugo line crosses the CPKC Withrow subdivision. Well, there we have it. The Minnesota Commercial is honestly my favorite short line railroad, mainly because of their classic GE power. Lots of people, I know during the Milwaukee Road 261 excursion, a bunch of out-of-staters shot it, and I would recommend a lot of you guys to catch it if you want. It's one of the best railroads in the Twin Cities Metro, and it's easy to chase, cool power. It's just a really fun short line railroad to shoot. I thank everybody for watching this video. Happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. Bye, guys.